I am bloated this week. This jean does not fit me like this. It's usually a bit loose here on my waist, but this time it's fitting me so well. Do you remember my old wig? This is my 22-inch Brazilian wig that I bought, I think in 2016, 2017, I don't quite remember, but I've had it for some time and I just wasn't a wig person for the longest time. I just put it in a box. Now it's all wrinkled up and stuff. So recently I saw that the traditional sew-in wigs are back. Is it wigs or weaves? I'm not sure, but bonding. Basically, we used to do this all the time when I was in high school. And then I remembered that I have this bad boy here. And I don't know if I should use this one to do like a versatile traditional sew-in on my hair and leave my hair out, or if I should buy like a kinky textured straight wig. But the thing is, I would like to have this hairstyle done like next week when I retire this hairstyle, but I don't have money to buy like a textured wig, like I'm just being honest. So yeah, I'm just wondering if I should have this one be the wig that I used to do the sew-in that I want. I asked at a few salons how much the price point would be in order for me to use my own hair, for them to sew it on. It's about like 400 rand. I have 400 rand to have the hair done. I just wonder if it will blend in nicely with my hair. But anyway, I am taking my time. I'm just going to pack my laptop and go. Today is my work from home day, specifically a Friday. I did not want to drive to the office even though we've got a 4-hour power outage, which is stage 6 load shedding that has us by the shekels from 10 a.m. until 2 p.m, which is a copious amount of time to not be working. So I decided to go out to Mag and Bean, which is not far off from where I live. I like the vibe, I like the chatty background. I usually order a chicken mayo sandwich with some chips on the side and a latte, which I really like. But today I was feeling like trying something new. I've had an egg benedict before from Paul restaurant, which I absolutely loved, but this one is not great. It's as bad as the stage 6 load shedding. The hollandaise for me personally was just a bit weak. I also ordered it with some bottomless hot chocolate, which I actually only had like 1 cup. But anyway, I went back home, did a few things, waited for Hubs to come back from the office because he also worked out, and then we went to the gym. Today I'm making a green smoothie. I'll run you through the ingredients while I make it. I start off with double cream plain yogurt. I'm making enough for 2 servings, so I'm going to use 6 tablespoons of double cream plain yogurt. And then I'm going to add a little bit of milk just so that it's runny. I'm going to eyeball it. I think that should be fine. So today I'm making like a green smoothie specifically, so lots of spinach. One of the reasons that I want to grow a generous amount of spinach this year is so that I can have my own spinach for these smoothies. And then for some sweeteners, I bought this container of fruits. We have melons. I've had better melons before. This one was not so nice, so I'm going to put all of it in the smoothie. And then I'll put some pineapples, all of them actually, and a little bit of strawberries. And then I have pears, and I'll add some chia seeds and some cashews for a really nice nutty flavor. I'll just push that down and blend.
My dream was to live a simple life. I love the huge houses, but I wanted it in a very peaceful.
This was a very hot day, and I just decided to really just enjoy myself and do nothing for the most part until I had a burst of energy. So I went out to the garden center to get some potting mix and compost for our seedlings that we've planted onto the ground. And I also wanted to get the potting mix to try planting some flowers on some old terracotta pots that we have. I just really like the idea of pot displays. And because we're planting everything from seed, I just thought, you know what, let me just pop the soil and seeds into the pots and see how it goes. I find gardening very therapeutic, similar to how I feel after I clean. So here I am getting my hands dirty and stuff. I have some seeds of flowers. I wasn't really specific on what flowers I wanted to plant. I was just deciding as I was going. So that's what I'm doing right here. If you know me, you know that I really enjoy walking into the shop to buy my groceries. I just find it therapeutic, and I, for the most part, get everything that I want. But today I was feeling very tired, drained by the heat, so I decided to use the Woolworths Dash for our delivery for our weekly groceries. So I did not get everything like strawberries or blueberries because they were out of stock. And that is one of the reasons that I don't like about using food delivery apps. And then another thing was the fact that they delivered very late. I ordered the food at 2 o'clock and the food only arrived at 5:45, which is crazy because I needed mostly the tomatoes and the marrow and the peppers, but more especially the bone broth to cook our beef today for dinner. But I'm gonna have to postpone that to tomorrow. I guess we're gonna have a salad, and we're gonna actually order in some meat, which is not part of the plan, but anyway, we move forward. I'm just gonna take you guys through the groceries, even though you guys have already seen them. Firstly is the extra virgin olive oil. This is a 1 liter. This is the only kind of oil that we use to cook for every day. And then I've already shown you guys the bone broth. Hubs actually wanted to try something new because we've never tried bone broth before. Usually we use beef stock, and I wanted to try hummus. We're gonna have this for the salad. In the week we always have to have tuna to make tuna wraps, and this is always so great because for those lazy days tuna is essential. So I decided to get 2. And chickpeas, we're going to be making chickpea curry in the week. And the vegetables that I got is the sweet potatoes. I'm obsessed with sweet potatoes. I actually miss butternut, but this is a really nice alternative for me lately. Red cabbage and some tomatoes, and then we also got the black beans. I bought these the last time and we really enjoyed them. This makes about 6 servings, and I make this into a starch for the salad. And then we're also trying the medium whole wheat noodles. We want to try like an Asian dish this week, and we wanted to get like a really great noodles instead of using like instant noodles, so we decided to get like this whole wheat noodles. I hope it's good. And some cucumber, some ripe apple. My battery died while I was doing the food haul, and our KFC Uber Eats dunked wings had arrived, which was so good. I also made a salad on the side, and then after that I decided to clean and restock the fridge. I just think it's important to be on top of cleaning the fridge because it easily gets dirty. I try and do this as often as I can because I cannot stand a dirty fridge, even though for the most part it's just unorganized. But if it's clean, I think I'm okay with that. So that's what I'm doing over here. So I finally got around cooking my beef stew. This meal was inspired by a meal we had at a restaurant some time back. And basically the way I cooked this beef stew was I took off all the bones and I tried to mash it as much as possible so it's like mincemeat, but not really. And then I also cooked mash on the side, and the way in which I'm presenting this dish is where I got the inspiration. If you don't know, if I was serving this to you, you'd think I'm just giving you like a big bowl of like mash, and then you dig in and then you have the most delicious meat under there. And then I obviously just put some mixed herbs on there so it doesn't look like bland. And then we had this with some iced tea. I was very happy about this. I also recognize that the lighting is not the best, but that's because I don't want you guys to see me like that. I have a really bad fever blister. I'm on day 5. It's at the end of its life cycle and it's still very much inflamed, and it looks like someone beat me up and left me on the side of the road. It looks so bad and I don't want you guys to see me like that, so excuse the lighting. I hope you guys are good. If you are still enjoying this video, don't forget to give it a massive big thumbs up, like, subscribe, all of that stuff. I also just want to finish this conversation with what the plan is with my hair. So this hair is due for a change. I think I'm gonna keep it for like the next 4 days because I don't have the energy to take it down, but when I do, I'd really like to have the traditional bonding sew-in done on my hair, and I've got the option of going to 2 different salons, but we'll talk about it. Let's just break it down. So the first salon is where I normally go for my hair, and I really like that salon. They cater for natural hair. I like the people who work there, and I've just established a long-term relationship to a point where I've accumulated all my points, and the next time I go to the salon I will get a free treatment. I can top up with like 60 rand to get maybe like more premium products used on the treatment, and that's because I've just been going there all the time. It's just part of a loyalty system they have going on there, and then I can have my hair done on top of like free treatment. So that's amazing. I can't wait for that. So because I've got natural hair, the problem is that I have a 22-inch Brazilian weave that I'd really like to use because it's just been sitting there and I don't have the financial capability to get like new textured weave. I just don't think it's an emergency to that extent, but because I've got natural hair, I can either relax my hair, which has been a thought. It's really just going through my mind right now. Maybe I should consider relaxing my hair, because what even is the point of having natural hair? It's a lot of maintenance. And then number 2 is to do a silk press, even though it's a short-term solution because it only lasts for shy of a week. I mean 2 weeks, I don't know, I can't remember, but it's not the greatest solution, but that's an option. And then I can just have like the sew-in done at that salon, so it would be much cheaper. But I don't know if that salon is good with silk press. And then salon option number 2, I asked another lady on Instagram because I really liked her hair and the way she did it, and it looked amazing. She said she went to, you know, these bougie ass expensive Instagram salons where to wash my weave before they install it, that would cost $375, because that is a service that I would want either salons to do anyway. That would cost $375. And then to wash my natural hair, that would be $275. Or if I want to do a silk press, that's still the same $275. And to have the bonding installed, that's $1,125, darling. From where? So that's crazy. Totaling everything to like $1,735. Like, ma'am, why is hair expensive? I don't understand. And if I have to now commit, like fully commit, I would have to buy like 2 bundles of textured weave hair for like 800 rand each, unless I can get it somewhere cheaper. But I'd really like to have like authentic hair, not synthetic hair, because I'm thinking about the longevity of possibly having to reuse the hair again and the investment of it all. Guys, hair is expensive regardless. Even if I opt for braids, we're looking at a good 1,000 rand. Hence, I personally like doing these kind of hairstyles. These wife hairstyles is what it's called. I didn't know that it's called like a wife hairstyle for the longest time, but I understand now, because I got a checking in the savings. And in the serial economy, I want to slay, but the money is not there all the time, so I gotta make wise decisions. Let me know what you guys think. I'm gonna finalize this vlog here. I love you guys. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. I'll see you on the next one.